Angels, angels, what y'all doing tonight? Y'all feel like talking? I feel like talking. Y'all, I need another 30. I forgot my cup of ice upstairs. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I almost made it, but not quite. Ain't that my life, y'all? I almost made it, but not quite. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I hope somebody liking the video. I hope y'all liking the video because you know on StreamYard you can't tell. So I'm gonna need y'all to do that for me. Hey Lisa Boo, newbie, my newbie. Hey darling, Nita, how are you, darling? Hey Nine Nine, Nine Nine, Nine Nine. I was thinking about you, because I don't know if you was I went live the other day and I was telling them how I had got a mount for the car and I got a new charger cord. Nine Nine, I swear to goodness, babes, I love you to death. You set me up with chargers and, and stands and everything that should last my channel a lifetime, and actually it did. And I just now got me a stand. I got me a new mount for the car, and I got me a new charger cord because we went dead when I tried to go live the other day, and I was like, oh hell no, Nine Nine gonna kick my ass. We can't be doing this. So anyway, but I love y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. It is Monday, y'all. Today was a day for me. Today was a day of I was being tested today. Let me say that. It was definitely a Monday. I definitely was being tested today. It was kind of quiet at work, quiet, productive, but weird. And it's a little difficult to explain, but energies just don't lie. Okay, energies don't lie, and I don't know, it's just so weird. Okay, so if y'all don't know, I am shopping for a new vehicle. I did find a vehicle. I found the vehicle that I want. I found the color that I want. It's a decent year, a decent price, mileage. It's all decent. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. I'm just gonna do it, y'all. And hope so. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out tomorrow because I just decided like I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm doing it. And I'm gonna reach out to them tomorrow. Just make sure I have everything I need. If it's anything that I can start as far as the process now, so that way by this weekend I can just have a ride, take me up there, and boom, we rolling. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. New channel, new channel, new channel. Regina Boo, hey darling. New channel. My James, if y'all don't know, he gave me some advice. I asked some advice as far as my channel. He gave me some amazing advice. Advice, like I said before, that I really kind of already knew, but he confirmed for me. I appreciate him for that. Actually, VS too gave me some good advice, so shout out to her for that. And so we are creating a new channel. I did create the email today, and I said I'm gonna do it this week. We're gonna launch it this week. I'm gonna actually make an intro video. I'm gonna do all of the things. Okay. StreamYard has a lot of new features. There's a lot of amazing new features out there. And we're just gonna do it, y'all. This is just the time to just do it. What they say this Jordan year, so Nike, all of that, just do it. Yeah, I just step out. Just step out. And it's so funny too. If y'all know Spam that be in the chat, Spam had made a comment in my live when we were talking about it the other night and said like basically like I'm getting advice, but also do what fits me and stuff like that. And it's so funny because just quotes that I've been seeing, inspirations that I've been seeing, horoscope that I've been seeing, specifically for Capricorn, it's really been centered around do you're on this journey, you really on this journey to take off. You're on this journey to make shit happen. You're on this journey to really be an individual and to just embrace it. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm a Capricorn. I'm laid back. I'm reserved. I'm about my business. Um, but I am a procrastinator. I'll take care of your shit top notch, but mine be all over the place. Capricorns really have a flip side to them. It's almost like, like Geminis, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but Capricorns are kind of like that too. We're just more reserved and laid back, and we're just more contained, I think. But anyway, we're gonna make this shit happen. So that's coming this week. Okay, I made the email like I said I was yesterday, and we're gonna get everything together this week. So we'll be launching that. So big. All right. So I did drop the link before I came on. I'm gonna drop it again in case anybody wants to come up. Hey, Hazel Boo, because the conversation is really gonna be me speaking to women. Well, it can just be people in general, but I'm really going to give some information. It's going to be kind of candid, in the title, sister to sister. Um, just really just giving some information about myself, just giving like a little, backstory about myself. And then while I speak to the situation I'm going to speak to that's going on YouTube. Hey, Ken, how are you, darling? Ken? Mm-mm-mm. Ken, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I like your personality. I really do like your personality. Outside of anything, the roast and the gag and all the fuck shit that be going on YouTube, I feel like even if you don't know a person like in person, you don't even have to have a behind the scenes relationship. You can really get to know a person's personality and their heart through the comment section, through their videos, just through all of these different topics and things that we talk about. It can be a lot of fuck shit, but at the same time, a lot of it be based on real life serious shit. So many people be like, this YouTube and I got a real life and all this and that. But whether you want to admit it or not, YouTube is actually a lot of real life shit. It's just with strangers, right? A lot of the shit that be going on YouTube happens with people that you called your friends, people that's supposed to be your family, co-workers, just all types of people. If you really look back at your life and look at how many people you have met, crossed paths with, had interactions with that ain't around no more, I mean, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. You be looking like I had said this before, right, Regina? I had said before that, just think about going to the grocery store, right? You go to the grocery store, you walking through getting your shit, you might bump into somebody. Like yesterday, I went to the grocery store, I bumped into a dude that I knew. He was with his girl and stuff. He been with that girl for a real long time. We've been childhood. I mean, he was little. He was like 10 when I knew that boy. He was the little brother to I was friends with his sister and brother. But anyway, so bumped into people. So sometimes you might bump into somebody right? But for the most part, you gonna be looking at the strawberries next to a stranger, squeezing the cucumbers. Well, I don't want to say cucumbers, men and stuff, but you know, you're gonna be in the produce, you're gonna be checking out your meat, you're gonna be doing all of this stuff, walking past strangers that you ain't never gonna see again, never gonna speak to, never gonna think about again in your life. And then you got those other people that you can't seem to get out of your head, or they always pop up, or you just will always be connected to in some way, right? Life is crazy like that. And it's not by accident. It's not by accident. It's very much so on purpose. And even for the people who come into our life and don't stay that long, it's for a purpose, right? Sometimes it's just to teach us a lesson. Sometimes it can be something that we need to learn about ourselves. Sometimes it could be something that we're doing for them and we don't even know it, right? Hey, Miss TR, hey boo. Um, I'm saying all of that to say this YouTube thing, everybody came to YouTube for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? YouTube used to be this app that, you know, you get to come on here, watch your videos. You know, it used to be all the shows on BET and MTV, and they used to have shows that all they did was play music videos and stuff, right? And then internet, social media came. So YouTube was the thing like, oh my God, live video, right? You can watch a video, you can watch your favorite music, you can look up shit. And then it became somewhere where people, just regular ass people, can be on camera, you know, and just share whatever, right? And that used to be just a place for celebrities and stars and all of that. But then there became this place that regular people can come on, and here we are. YouTube can be a really good thing, just like anything else in life. It can be somewhere where you can make real life connections that will last a lifetime. Some will last for a short time, some won't work out at all. But it's just like what happens in our real life with people that we cross paths with every day. And I feel like, just like in real life, we got to give shit time. You know, you can't just be jumping into shit because a person seems like they cool. A lot of people can wear a mask and some can wear it for a real long time. Think of some of your relationships you've been in. Okay. I know motherfuckers that can wear that mask and I swear to goodness they act like it ain't never gonna come off. Okay. They slick with that mug. They gonna play the part every single time, all day, all night. But then something is gonna make it slip. And I feel like YouTube, a lot of relationships and interactions are short lived because, you know, it's like an instant connection a lot of times, right? So you come across somebody, you might see them in the chat, they might hit a panel, they might be a content creator, and you just listen to them. And it's just something that just instantly attracts you to that person. And I'm not talking about sexually, I'm just talking about, you know, just like relatable. They may be relatable to you in some type of way. Something about them got your attention. And I feel like with that, we will start to build on that, right? We'll build on that. And, you know, I mean, it could be like just a couple weeks, like a month or something, like a very short period of time, a couple days, you know, that we are interacting with people, listening to people, talking to these people. And really, we don't know shit about them. We don't know nothing about them. But we will start to call them our friends. We will start to want to protect them. You know, it's YouTube, so shit gonna get said about certain people. And if it's about the person that you are interacting with and that you like and that you know, have a connection with in a way, you feel that urge and you feel that need that you got to be there for them, you know. And sometimes it's like whatever it takes, but we don't even really truly know that person to jump to their defense, right? And then you got to look at history. Now, not to say that you judge nobody off of what they've been through or shit that happened with other people, but everybody has a pattern, whether you realize it or not. I got a pattern. Everybody in this chat has patterns, whether you notice it or realize it or not. We all do. Okay. And it's not a bad thing, but it is telling to your personality and to your character. Okay. So we do need to pay attention to those patterns that we see people involved in. You know, how do they move? What type of situations are they involved in? What's going on with the interactions that they've had with other people? And if it seems that they're usually the problem, it's probably some truth to that. Now, still, again, that doesn't mean that you totally cut that person off or disengage with them because just going off of what they've been through with other people. But at the same time, you still have to be cautious. Okay. You still have to be cautious because, okay, you still have to be cautious because it's just telling. It's telling to who they are as a person, right? And so you don't treat them no different, but you definitely have your eyes open. And this should be with anybody. You pay attention to who you allow in your space at all times, at all times. And so with Ken is a protector. I feel like he is a protector, and especially when it comes to women, it seems as if yes, he's a married man. He has a daughter. You know, he is that man that is going to jump to your defense if he has an affinity for you, because that's what he feels the need for him to do as a man. He's there to protect the people that he cares about and the people that he likes and loves. And so the thing about it though, when it comes to YouTube or it could be real life situations, we need to, sometimes they say you got to test people. Now, I don't really like being tested. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that shit. I feel like if you got to put me under some tests to see if I pass, to see if you're gonna fuck with me or not, like just let me be. All right, going on about your business. But at the same time, you do need to let a person get a little mad at you. Okay? Tell a person the truth. It don't even got to be on purpose, right? But make sure you always being honest and you always telling people the truth. The truth can get under people's skin, it can hit a nerve, and it can also get them upset. And when a person gets upset, that's when you're going to see who they are. Now, you do have some people, like I said, that can wear that mask tight as fuck and they will not let it slip for a long ass time. But for the most part, especially when it comes to the social media, we've seen time and time again, all you got to do is interact with a person that they don't like and they going to flip on you, right? You don't even got to say shit. We got to learn who people are before we put ourselves out there in their defense, because a lot of times what we will find is that person is getting exactly what they deserve. A lot of times we will see that that person is the cause of their own storm. Like you will see people whine and cry and, oh, me, oh, my, and this and that, and why me? It's always me. Well, because you create your own disaster. That's why. They don't want to take responsibility or accountability for them being the cause of their own demise. But they will whine and cry about it and act like, it's just the worst thing in the world and they just got the worst luck. And it's not luck at all. It's who you are as a person and what you put out here in this world. That's what it is. So shout out to Ken. I just feel like he's one of them people, like if he like you, if he fuck with you, he gonna have your back. He gonna go against whoever, whenever. But I feel like, there's a time and a place, and I feel like we need to know who we're dealing with before we put ourselves out there on the line for people that really just need a reality check. They really, really need a real serious reality check, and can't nobody give that to them but themselves. Life has to happen for them for that to happen. And some people just have not hit hit hard enough. They ain't hit their head hard enough yet. So unfortunately, we just got to watch them go through it and let it do what it do. So let me catch up on the comments and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be doing my dishes, y'all, while I talk to y'all. So if it bothers y'all, just let me know and I'll stop doing them. But I do need to get this kitchen together. Y'all, I was just cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Yesterday was my daddy's birthday, y'all. So shout out to my daddy. Rest in peace to my daddy. Yesterday was his birthday, and I just cooked some of his favorites. I made some red beans and rice. I did some fried chicken, fried cabbage, and some yams with sweet potatoes, and just some little dinner rolls. I ain't even do no cornbread. And yeah, uh, I didn't make the banana pudding. That's his real favorite. I didn't do it, but I was just trying to stay busy yesterday because I'm gonna tell y'all something before I get into it. Um, see, my daddy left, and then I got Pac-Man. Pac-Man came the year after my daddy was gone, just not even a whole year after he was gone, like, like about 7 months, something like that. But anyway, I got Pac-Man. So Pac-Man had been with me all up until this time, all up until now. Um, he made it with me 10 years. My daddy been gone, and it'll be 13 years this year, later on this year, but he was with me, and oh, it's just so crazy because now it's like both of them gone. Now what I'm gonna do, right? But it's just you just gotta keep it moving. And I think that's another reason why I'm in the space that I'm in. It's just like I just gotta do it. Life is not promised. Life is too short. This shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta take care of each other. We gotta watch our back. We gotta watch our space. Watch who we letting around us. Um, just protect you, protect your energy, protect those that you love. You got to. You got to because we only got limited time, right? And so we need to make the best of it. Hazel said, "I love Ken personality. He gives no fucks. He seemed cool though. Just don't give him too much. He gonna go off. He definitely gonna go off. Definitely gonna go off. But he need to stop calling these hoes his friend. Okay, let me just say it like that. Stop calling all these hoes your friend because they're not. A lot of them want some dick. Listen, a lot of them want some dick, Ken. And you might like it. You might like that they want some dick and that they looking at you that way. Just like they say men only friends with women, they just waiting until that woman like finally give in. They say that. Like there's people out here that feel like men and women cannot be platonic. Okay. Like it gotta be something going on. And if it's not nothing going on, the man wants something to go on. Well, women do too. Women like that too. Women will be friends with a man just waiting on their turn and waiting for him to slip up. Okay. So a lot of times a woman just wants a man around, wants a man to talk to. And I mean, if you got women that are your friends, they respect your relationship, they respect your wife, your daughter, your situation, and y'all truly just cool. Those can be the best friend. Like I love my male friends. They just the best. Like I love them. Um, Men is so cool to be friends with. But I'm telling you, there are women out here, a lot of them, who we want some dick. And even if they're not getting it, just your presence is enough to satisfy that urge that they're having, right? And they do shit when they don't get their way with you, right? They're competing with the other women that you cool with. They even competing with your wife in a way. Um, and since they can't get what they want from you, they gonna go wherever else they can get that type of attention from. And it ain't up to you to save them. It ain't up to you to save them. You only got vows with one woman, right? And you help bring into the world one little girl. That's who you in charge of saving, not these hoes on YouTube. Yeah, Ken is good people. I come to YouTube for my escape, my reality. I just be needing a break. Yes, yes. Um, I hope everybody is good. In my opinion, in life, there are no mistakes. Everything serves a purpose. Absolutely. Dr. Sophie said, true. I thought YouTube was a platform to help people learn. Man, oh man, was I wrong? Miss TR was supposed to be. Yep, that is how it happened for me. I have learned my lesson. Fuck them. Listen, hey, Vibrant Boo. Listen, it's people's loss, okay? Hey, Joanna Boo. It is when people lose good people, when they fuck over good people, really they just fucked over themselves and did you a favor. You know what I'm saying? They did you a favor. Tell them thank you for taking themselves out on trash day. Okay. You didn't have to move the car out the driveway. You ain't have to ask your spouse to do it. You didn't have to do nothing. They took I mean, if my trash just got up and walked itself out the door every time, that would just make my heart, just do my heart good. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I got to do it. So when it does happen, when it is that slight chance that the trash takes itself out, listen, thank you. And you get you a nice clean bag and reline the can and go on about your business. All right. Happy Monday night. So yeah, YouTube still, even with all the fuck shit, because even with my channel, with the channel, new channel coming and all of that stuff, right? Y'all, beef sector is home. Always gonna be. Y'all, my daughter. Hold on 1 second, girl. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hello? Okay, love you. All right, bye-bye. All right. All right. So, baby girl. All right. Both my baby girls text me at the same time on different phones. So, anyway, just listen, it's still home. I still love it. I still like who I like and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing what I feel about YouTube, why I say it's so much like real life. My best friend, best friend, I've known her as long as I've known myself, y'all. I was just telling my brother the other day how we have grown completely apart. I haven't talked to her since grandmother passed away almost 2 years ago. I just now saw on Instagram that her mama passed away. And I rode by grandmother's. I didn't see anybody. I don't even know if she's still in the same house. I'm gonna try to go like tomorrow, ride by. I just stayed at work so late tonight. I don't have a phone number. The thing about it is, what I had learned is that you do outgrow things even when you don't want to. A lot of times you will hold yourself back from doing shit because you don't want to leave people or things, or you don't want to leave that comfort. And because growth takes you to move and make change and to move on, a lot of times you just won't, because you will rather just stay in that comfort zone, which really ain't all that comfortable. It ain't all that comfortable because, yeah, it's what you know, it's safe, but it ain't really what's doing you good. Your spirit ain't really breathing and living and spreading its wings. You know what I'm saying? So it lasts for so long. For so long are you gonna stay in that stunted space, right? And a lot of times it's the people. A lot of times it's people that will cause you to stunt your growth because you don't want to leave them, right? And then sometimes it feels like you're doing too much. If you do start to, and then you come around and it's like, you just feel out of place. And I guess for me, when I start feeling like out of place, it's like, okay, it's time to go. It's just time to separate. And it's not that no love is lost. It's just like we just live different lives. We in different spaces. And, I just can't be there like I used to be there every day, all day, on the phone, at the house. You know what I'm saying? And then when I look back at it, when I was the one who stopped coming around, I'm like, well, damn, because ain't nobody calling me. Nobody's showing up at my door. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing me nothing or giving me nothing or checking on me or nothing. Relationships go both ways. So then when you even start to look at that and you like, damn, when you the one that stopped doing the calling and the texting and the showing up, it's like, well, shit, I should have been did this because, you know, I should have been did it, right? So anyway, um, yeah. So that's what it is. So it's just crazy. Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. But wait a minute, hold on. I was just saying, thank y'all. Please sub to my channel. Please like the video. Share me out, y'all. So yeah, when people When people do you wrong and fuck you over, especially you ain't do shit to them, you wasn't nothing but a friend, it can't be nothing but fuck them. Because it's like, what did I really do to deserve it? And a lot of times it be something so stupid, especially when it comes to this YouTube shit. You be thinking you cool with somebody, and it can be the littlest shit. Like, I was in Pizarro chat the other day, and we going back and forth in the chat. We talking shit. I think it was yesterday. But you got a little flicker over there telling me I was um licking up in somebody's butt and just mad, y'all, just mad. And it's just like, but it's just funny. It's just funny. People are so funny. I'm not like, why are you worried about I'm not gonna say if I is or if I ain't. But why are you worried about it? You can't bully me or shame me into not supporting or liking nobody on YouTube. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you say that's what I'm doing, then that's what I'm doing. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say, you can have it. Whatever. I'm not even, that's why I'll say little stuff, but actually giving a feedback or answer to what you are saying, whatever you say, it is what it is. You believe it anyway. You saying it with so much heart that you believe that shit. So let it be what it is, right? But I'm saying that just to say that it can be the smallest thing, like you just simply being in somebody's chat and they automatically feel away. You can simply just speak your opinion, and it can be a disagreement to theirs. Now they feel away. It's like, are we grown or what the fuck is going on here? What in the fuck is going on here? We grown as fuck. And it seems like it's always going back to the conversation of, this person can't be around this person. This person can't like this person. They say they won't tell you that directly, but as soon as you do it, it's a problem. And it's like, if that's all it takes for you to flip, if that's all it takes for you to be in your feelings, I don't need you to fuck around me anyway. You need to go on about your business with your sensitive ass. Because life, that just means to me that you ain't never been through shit. If you can get mad about seeing my name in somebody's chat or hearing me disagree with you, that means I can't be around you because I'm not going to be your yes man. I'm not going to be here to stroke your ego and make you feel good all the time. That ain't my job. That's your job. You stroke your own damn ego. You're supposed to make yourself feel good. So it's the littlest shit like that. And that's why I say, yeah, make a person mad, disagree with them, and see what happens before you be putting yourself out there in the name of somebody. Because they will show you, they will have you out here looking crazy. You doing this for them, and then guess what? They gonna make you look crazy and embarrass the fuck out of you because they gonna turn around and be licking up in the ass or agreeing with whoever that's really trying to fuck them over. And you calling yourself being a friend and putting yourself out there, fuck that. Sometimes you just gotta let people do them and just let it go. Now, if you want to be there when it's all said and done, and you want to rub their back and lick their wounds and tell them it's gonna be all right, go ahead. But actually being out here in the battlefield for a bitch that ain't fighting for herself, no ma'am, no sir. I seen a doggy picture frame and thought about you today. Oh, Hazel. Oh my goodness. Oh, I miss my bubbas. I recently went through that. You had a video worker. I thought he was, wait a minute. I had a video worker. I thought he was gay and I got too comfortable and had to check him. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm so grateful trash is gone. Gone. Trash gone. Hey, love Blake. How are you, darling? Um, it's a relief. I backed off from doing videos because I started feeling uncomfortable with certain things, but I'm okay now. Okay, Hazel, if you ever want to talk about it, let me know too, babe. Let me know. Love Blake. So actually, I'm getting ready to talk about Miss Kiki. situation that's going on, in my opinion, I have learned in life that some people have a tendency to assume a lot. They will know part of a story and will complete that story to the end with their own narratives. They think it's real. They think it's real because they made it up in their mind, so it got to be, right? Because if they thought if that's what they came up with, that's what it got to be. People will really be that self-centered and that arrogant that they think that's like a cheater, right? A cheater will accuse you of cheating all day long. And even if they don't accuse you, they'll hint to little stuff. They'll be watching you, want to keep tabs on you, want to look at your movements, look at your changes, what your perfume, just whatever. They just are always paying attention to your movements and what you got going on. And anything, any difference in your routine, anything, then they automatically got this feeling that you cheating and feeling away and irritated and pissed off because they do it. So if they do it, you ain't no better than them in they mind. You got to be doing it too. And also, it's a justification for their actions, right? So if you got a person that's cheating on you, or somebody that's cheating on somebody, you just watch them. Of course, they gonna blame the other person for doing it, or like, let me check your phone. Let me check your DMs. Always all up in their shit, hoping they find something, because if they find something that will justify what they got going on and make them feel good, feel better about what it is they are already doing. So that's how that works. Okay, that's how crazy the brain is, right? Child, she live now on Tree Page. That's why I didn't get involved, because if she don't care, why should I, Joanna? Feeding puppies, I'll be in the closet. Okay, Hazel Boo. Support who you want to, where you want to, and how you want to. That's it, Love Blake. It's really that simple. It's supposed to be. And anybody who makes you feel any different than that statement, because that's really the bottom line, you need to be away from them. You need to stop supporting them. You need to hit unsubscribe and do not visit their channel never no more. If a person makes you feel any way about how you move on YouTube. Now, if you a fake bitch and you out here picking up this from here and taking this over here, and you just being a fake bitch, then yeah, you need to be called out. But if you genuinely just like, you just moving around and just being free and just doing as you please, enjoying yourself, keep enjoying yourself. And anybody who make you feel funny about that, you need to go ahead and let them be. Okay? Because that's not the type of person that you want to support in any type of way. Okay. So I do want to talk about Miss Kiki, because respect. Respect starts with self. Why did she just call that guy back over? To prove something to YouTube, because that's how she feels good about herself. She feels good about herself from the attention that she gets from other people. So she has men that call her pretty, so she feels like she's pretty. She got, somebody who gonna talk about her titties and her ass and all of that, so she always want to show her titties and her ass. She makes a decent living, or has a decent income from somewhere and is able to buy things. So she gets guys to buy her things. So she feels good because she's able to do that. But the core is rotten as fuck. The core is rotten as fuck. And it really is sad, because I used to love me some Kiki. I really did, because I just thought that she was a sweetheart. I thought, and actually, her name was the YouTube sweetheart, right? I thought she was cool. And that is so funny, because she named herself that when QB named me the girl next door. QB named me first. It was Phi Babe named me Ask April because she knows. Then QB called me, asked April the girl next door. Then Kiki comes with Kiki the YouTube sweetheart. My thing is that girl's core is rotten. And it's so sad because something happened to her. Something definitely has happened to her in her life where she is broken and she needs some serious healing. Like the amount of healing that she needs is going to take more than a year. Okay. She said she stopped drinking. She stayed off YouTube for a year. VS comes back and here she is, pops back up because you know why? She never stopped watching. She never stopped watching and she didn't stop drinking. Um, she needs help and she needs help that is only going to come from God and her. That's it. Nobody on YouTube. And see, the thing about that boy that she's allowing in her home, she has a teenage daughter. Okay. Now, I'm speaking from a mother standpoint that has grown kids, right? Daughters, period. Kids, period. Because really, to be all the way honest, people don't give a fuck. All right. There are people out here, men and women, who see a person, it can be in a child's body or an adult, and all they see is a body and they want to do something to it. You have to give people something to respect. People are not just going to engage with you or they're not just going to come across you and respect you because you're you. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay? She feels like because somebody tells her she's pretty and somebody like her ass and titties, they respect her, they like her, they love her, they want to do everything and be with her. I listened to her say how her ex-husband allows her daughter to come over on the weekends, but she also said the weekends is when she drinks. She says she's stuck up during the week and on the weekend she drinks and she don't give a fuck. No, you just don't give a fuck. See, you got women, and I'm gonna tell you something about her personality, okay? You have women, they have this outer shell. Like I said earlier, people can wear a mask. She knows how to put on a mask. She knows how to put on the face to seem like she got things together. She got her shit together. You know, she can she's gainfully employed. She can make herself look decent and she can speak decent when she's not drinking, right? But then she got that closet character, that she got that undercover character and personality that she hides that comes out when she's drinking or when she's in the dark. Hey, Mississippi, how you doing, boo? You know, they call them closet hoes. When the lights go off, legs go up. And don't let that bottle turn up because everything open from asshole to ear hole. And it's really just fucked up because it's like, just be the person that you try to portray to others. You want to portray that you're this good girl and you're a good girl. No, I don't have sex, and no, I don't, and I don't even they don't all they do is talk to me and all I do is do this and they just give me, give me, give me. Ain't nobody doing that shit no more, girl. Who the fuck you fooling? You got women on the pole right now who get a dollar bill thrown at them. And that man want to do everything to you for that $1 that he threw up on that stage, okay? He would try to put his fingers all up in your ass, fist in your pussy, everything else, giving you that $1 up on that stage. So you think that you are just so much above, you think you so gorgeous, and you just got so good of a body and just so good of a mouthpiece and just everything that People are just throwing stuff at you, throwing money at you, buying you shit, and want to take care of you, and you ain't doing nothing else, honey. Not likely. Not likely. What if I tell y'all she still have on that red bra? I'm about to hyperventilate. Not the red bra she had on Tracy channel. Is that the same bra? Do anyone find it ironic that this key person showed back up when the icon person showed back up and brought the IHOP lady with her? People need to take care of their mental. Listen, and the IHOP lady on here talking about she just had brain surgery, and you clicking the links on YouTube. I mean, people really. When I say social media open the door to all the crazies, I mean it's like they in the world, but you don't. It's just like you don't personally know none. And now since we got this social media shit, it's just like they just every fucking where. I mean, it's just like the damn doors to the asylum just got knocked the fuck down. Somebody snatched the keys and let everybody out the cage. I mean, I just don't get it. That threw me. Why stay drunk during visitation? Newbie, when she said the shit about, and see, that's why people need to just shut the fuck up. Sometimes people just need to shut the fuck up because while you are trying to justify one action, you are tearing down the other one in the same sentence. You on here talking about how she don't live with you, she don't live with you, and she not around. Well, why not? Well, why don't you have her during the week when you ain't drinking? She not around, she don't live with you, she don't see none of this. You have a teenage daughter. Teenagers love social media. Teenagers are on YouTube. Teenagers are on all the social media apps. And you don't think that your daughter, out of the thousands and thousands of people who watch just the beef sector alone, you don't think your daughter can come across your titties and ass being out on social media? You don't think that that's possible? And even if she wasn't old enough, this shit don't ever go away. I mean, and that's where respect comes in because it's like you are raising a young woman, and whatever broke you is going to break her because she has you as a mother. She's being raised by her father, so because he's hoping that she don't pick up the traits that probably caused him to divorce your ass, being a hoe and being drunk. Because that's all she wants is some dick in a bottle. She wants some dick in a bottle. If she had a man that would just pay all the bills and take care of her, she wouldn't go to work. She would just lay in the bed and just want to fuck and want to stay drunk. And to be all the way honest, I don't even know if it's just only alcohol at this point. I don't even know if it's just only alcohol. I believe she gets her daughter every other weekend. Hmm. Tanya, hey darling. I really don't care. If I want to see a person messed up and acting all sorts of ways on social media for all to see live, we will all tune in and watch the fuck show on our big screen TV, period. And that's just it, Regina. Joanna, not from Friday. Shit, she wants the icon lady. She is literally stalking that woman to the point where y'all know Kiki is the one that used to be over there. So she used to love her some Sean Bradley, and then when Sean Bradley didn't give her what she wanted, give her the attention she wanted, then that's when she went over to Tracy, and then she was the one that was in Jay Wilson DMs. She had all them different names, and she came over here, was all in our chat, loving on us, acting like she just loved us over here, and then went on over there to QB, wanted to be up under 5A. Um, Remember how she just was obsessed with QB, got mad when she didn't get her way over there. Just, I mean, she just hop the fuck around. Like just looking for somebody to just take her and fix her whole life. And it's like, girl, like that's for you to do. And you ain't even nowhere near. You gonna have to do a lot more than put the bottle down. Because the bottle ain't the problem. It's what you got going on the inside. See, like that's the same thing that I was saying about Demetria. Everybody wanted to blame Demetria being drunk, drunk, drunk. No, Demetria just fucked up on the inside and need to do healing on that, just that period. It's people that mask and try to heal their pain with the substance or with certain actions and behaviors. But even if you take that substance, that behavior, that action away, they're still going to be that same person because they have not done the inside work that caused them to start doing that in the first place. Can you imagine her child's friends seeing that? That could lead to teasing and bullying. And I'm going to be all the way honest. The mental strength of today's world is not like it used to be. It don't take very much of anything for a young child or a person to take their life these days because they really just can't take it. And again, that's because there's healing that needs to be done on the inside because you are putting so much of your self-worth based on what other people think about you that a person can say a little bit of nothing and have you damn near about to jump. It's ridiculous. That's thinking is not good. Newbie child, she had on a red tank and you could see the red brush. That poor baby, friends, see her mama crawling all over the couch, turning up a bottle to her mouth. I mean, you don't even got a glass, you just turn up bottles. Got some man, somebody's child, rubbing all on you, sitting on his lap all fucking day. Keep telling him how he ain't getting none. Like you proving something, girl. Don't nobody give a fuck. At this point, you might as well go on and give him some. I mean, honestly, a 27-year-old, he feel comfortable enough, and he don't give a fuck about you. He ain't no kind of friend, trainer, friend, neighbor, whoever the fuck. Somebody who you are at, the people on YouTube obviously don't give a fuck. They can say they like you all day long, whatever. They don't give a fuck. Okay, they want a show. But a person that you are actually letting in your home, touching on you, rubbing on you in your real space, should have got you to fuck off of live. Should have taken your device. That's what somebody who cared about you would have done. Somebody who had some type of respect for you. They don't got to love you. They don't got to want to be with you. Just a mutual human respect. They would have gotten you to fuck up off of there. But no, he don't give a fuck because he getting what he want while you getting what you want. He getting the attention he want, you getting the attention you want online. I mean, it's just sick. She said today that she don't have custody of her daughter. No, she don't. She don't got. She had been said. I heard her say a while back. Her husband. She always talking about he got more money or whatever, but she said that yeah, he won custody in court, and I'm sure that he put up all the shit, the fuck shit. I'm sure he got plenty of proof about how drunk you've been and how you don't handle your business and you don't got your shit together and your mind ain't right. It ain't got nothing to do with how much money he got. It got something to do with common fucking sense and people just seeing what the real is versus what you try to portray to people. Because you really could just be the woman that you want people to think you are. You really could just close your legs. You really could just not drink. You really could just handle your business. You really could just be a good mother. You really could do all of those things. But instead, you want to talk and say you are those things and try to perpetrate like you are those things. And then as soon as you get relaxed enough, you show the real. While watching that, I just knew she was either going to strip for us or that dude was about to go upside her head because she was being so disrespectful to him while on live. What was she doing to him? It's part two on Tree Pat. What? As April, is she the one that gave Tracy email? Yep. And Jay Wilson lied on something like, yes, Love Blake. That's her. That's her. That's the one that that's the one that Jay Wilson had came out and said she had emailed him about Tracy. Yep, that's her. Oh, I remember all of it. I remember her doing a live and she was literally in a low cut blouse with her two little bra with all of her cleavage showing, talking about she was waiting on Ken to join. Yep, Love Blake, you right. Every time it's a different man. Every time. Ain't that something? Even since she's been back. Now, let me say. Now, how long have VS been back? What, a month? 2 months? I don't even know. How long she been back? A couple months? Yep, Tracy took her side and flipped on Jay Wilson. Well, I don't even was her and Jay Wilson back cool yet? I don't think they was. But she damn sure took her side. But so wait, so I don't know, but however long VS been back, just think of how many men we didn't known her to be with since already in just a month or two. I swear some of these CCs act like they are making personal private home videos on this social media platform called YouTube. They forget nothing on the internet ever goes away. Ever, ever, ever. Hey, Red Rose Boo. Hey, Shay. What's going on, darling? What is going on? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I mean, to be all the way honest, I don't give a fuck, but I will say that just sharing a part of myself, the reason I can speak to respect, the reason that I know what she needs to do for herself is because I've already been through it. Okay. I had been through a space in my life feeling like, and this is a teenager coming up, you know, all the men want to tell me how beautiful I am and how gorgeous I am and how they'll do this and that for me and they want to take care of me and they want to marry me and they want me to be had their kids and um just all of those things, right? You just got men just telling you how you just everything and everything they want, you just this, you that, and it's just so many of them telling you the same thing. So you just believe it. And then and then you just feel like that's what makes you you, right? If you pretty, you got a nice shape, a man says you beautiful, a man says you're gorgeous, a man says he wants all of these things with you, then that's the best thing in the world, right? No, it's not. I've been there, did that. I've been there, did that. And when you see that really all they want to do is get in your drawers, all they want to do is say they had you, all they want to do is be the one to say, oh, I got her, and going on about their business. Let me tell you something about sex and a man. They only need to get it that one time. And to be all the way honest, after they done had you, how many other ways they can have you, it's boring after that. You have a man have sex with you more than 5 to 7 times. It could be 3 to 5 times, whatever. He had you on your back, had you on the top, had you bent over, boom, had you on the side. After he done had you all the ways, okay, it ain't nothing else to do after that, unless he wants you, or unless you're the one that's convenient. Yeah, he'll come back because you the one that's gonna answer. You the one he can give you some drinks and you gonna get loose. All he gotta do is tell you he been busy or tell you he been missing you or tell you this and that, whatever bullshit that he wanna tell you so that he can get you where he want to get you and going on about his business again. It's not about your coochie being so good. It's not about you so beautiful. It's not about your body is so this and that. Go on social media where you always at. You gonna see plenty of asses, plenty of titties, and plenty of pretty faces. You ain't nothing no different when it comes to that. You got to be something different inside. The woman, the person that you are has to be different. That's what's going to make you special. That's what's going to make you unique. And that's what's going to make you a keeper. Thank you, Red Rose Babes. She looks like she needs at least 24 hours of sleep. No shade. She looked tired. And then it's like, I don't know, she really give me abuse vibes, like domestic violence vibes, like she like getting her ass whooped or something. Because it's like then you gonna hop on panel to panel to panel, let everybody just dog you, tear you down, tell you how you ain't shit, and you just up there smiling and laughing and oh, she must be mad and oh, she must be jealous. And nobody is jealous. They are laughing at you or feeling sorry for you, one of the two. Nobody is jealous. Nobody wants to be you. Nobody wants to have your life. Now, yes, you are supposed to think good of yourself. You are supposed to have high self-esteem, but have real self-esteem, not some fake shit that you put and smile on from the camera to make people think that you feel good about yourself. Because if you truly felt that way about yourself, you would not need no man to tell you nothing. You wouldn't let nobody treat you and talk to you the way that you have. And that's why you did that man like that on live, because again, you want it to be about you. You want people to think that you are just so up here. April, a person that isn't ready to change, there is nothing anyone can do that will change that. A person will change only when they truly want to, only when they truly want it. Only then will change and or healing begin. You right, Regina. You right. Ugh. Yep, you're telling no lies. That's why fathers need to get their daughters affirmation as they grow. You know, and I know Regina. I know like nothing that can be said on this video, which she's not listening. She's over there still showing out now. So nothing that really can be said on the video or anything, but if there is somebody that ever hears this that is ready to change or is ready to do the work, you got to know that it starts with you. You got to know that real healing is ugly. Real healing hurts. Real healing takes time. You can't do it by yourself. You have to totally give up. You have to totally give up all of that within yourself. You have to totally like all of those thoughts. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. They jealous. They want this. All of that got to go. You got to totally strip yourself down to the core. Totally naked. On your knees and ready for God to heal your heart and fill up your soul with everything that you're supposed to be, everything He born you with. You were born with greatness. We were all born with greatness. We just lose it. We lose it along the way. Life can be hard. Life will tear you the fuck down. People will tear you the fuck down. And we just lose it piece by piece by piece. We lose it. And that's why healing takes so much time and it hurts. And because it's raw, it's just raw truth, nothing else. And so, like, you truly have to go back. You got to go back to where you lost those pieces and you got to rebuild and you got to go all the way back to where that first piece chipped off and you got to just keep going until you collect them all. We got to know that first off, there's something bigger than us. It's definitely something bigger than us out there that we got to believe in. And once we start believing and realizing the greatness that we were born with, you start picking up those pieces, you will feel whole. You will just feel like a brand new person. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Okay, my bad, y'all. Thank you, Regina Boo. Thank you. I'm glad that y'all here. I really am. Like Regina said, you have to do it for you, not for somebody else. You gotta do it for you. Word to the wise. Remember, everybody are not able to handle the truth. Ooh, that's oh my God. Healing is truth. Healing is about the raw truth that you scared to know, that you're scared to face. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. I know I've healed, but I'm not 100%. And I'm probably only about 50, 60%, honestly, because there's so much, and this is just me specifically. I don't know if this happens to other people, but, and I know they say the brain blocks things and, trauma and stuff like that to like basically protect you. So, but there is so much of my life that I do not remember. Like, I'm talking about my life, period, from childhood all the way to recent. And I like recent years, like, like childhood to like my 20s, and then I think after my like these years since my dad passed, like up until a few years ago, started getting on YouTube and started sharing and stuff like that. Y'all is I think about like going to like, how they say like some therapists can hypnotize you and bring back memories and just, because again, you have to go back to that raw truth, right? But I'm scared as fuck because, and I know at some point it's like, do I just not remember? Is it just better that I don't remember? Or do I need to remember for me to be 100%? Because even though the memories are blocked, you can't lie about energy. Energy is not blocked. You still feel. And so things that have happened, feelings that were had, things that were done and experienced, all of that is still in you, even if you can't remember it. You know, the thing is about healing is you're facing the ugliest parts of yourself, even if you didn't do it to yourself, right? So it can be experiences that you had that, you weren't the cause of those experiences, or you are not who created those experiences, but you were a part of it. And even if you're an unwilling part of it, and this can be abuse, this can be trauma, this can be domestic violence. It can just be all different types of things that can really cause you to block out those memories, but at the same time, you still experienced it. So there are things in you that react because of those experiences that you had. Healing is raw, is real. Um, it causes you to be honest. No true healing happens if you're not honest. You have to be honest about your experiences. You have to be honest about where you are, where you were, where you want to go. Like, it's really opening yourself up to everything that you don't want to face. And, a lot of times you can't go through it all at once. It takes time. You can do it little by little, but you got to do it in order for you to have a healthy lifestyle. And as at some point, otherwise you're going to die like this. You're going to die and leave this world still hurting, still trying to figure it out, still, either trying to please people or tearing people down, however you're choosing to cope with it, tearing your body down, your family down, like kids don't ask to be here. We bring them here. We bring these kids here, and then we just feel like they just got to deal with it. Whatever we take them through, they kids. Kids are the strongest people in the world because they go through all the fuck shit with the people that brought them in this world. Whoever they left with to raise them, they are just left to deal with whatever and don't have a choice in the matter. And somehow they make it through. And then they become an adult. And then they gotta work through all the bullshit that we put them through. They don't deserve that. And we if a person, if you yourself know that you've been through things, why take your child through those same things? Why take your child and hurt your child and show them these behaviors that you know? Ugh, hold on, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank y'all for still being here. I apologize. The human brain is amazing. Yet we haven't even come close to what we can do with our mind. Regina, you remember that what is that movie? That movie that was about the lady whose brain like made it to 100%. What was that movie? Dang, I forget what it was. But anyway, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That you know what's so crazy too? Whatever the next generation of, or I won't say species, but the next set of humans that are here after us, that will be something crazy to see because I bet you they are probably going to be operating with their brains at like that high rate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, y'all. So I don't know, y'all. I had just wanted to speak to the situation. I'm not trying to tear nobody down, really for real, but at the same time, people are grown. They know what they're doing. Um, it's sad to watch because you see that the person, is sick. You see the person needs something. But at the same time, if she, as an adult, is choosing to be this way, it's like, what can you do as another adult? Because it's like, shit, like I said, I think I'm only like halfway. So I still got a long way to go myself as far as healing and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, yes, we all should be taking care of each other and looking out for one another, but at the same time, self-preservation is everything. And when you have a person who is a know-it-all, acts like they got it all together, you can't tell them shit. If you do tell them shit, they feel like you jealous or you want to be them or you want what they got. It's just like, yeah, fuck you. You know, do you and, you know, let their ass fall flat in the damn horse shit. You know what I'm saying? That they have created for themselves because the crazy part is the aftermath when they are acting like somebody did something to them. It's like somebody did something to them and it's everybody else's fault. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the funny part comes in. Watching that show. Watching the blame game and everything. So it's what it is. Um Weight Watchers gets a makeover with Openzik. What is that Openzik? Umpenzik? Y'all. Now that Openzik, okay, so yeah, so that Openzik drug prescription is actually a medication for diabetes, for type 2 diabetes. And they're saying that there is a shortage in a lot of areas because people, especially like celebrities, but people are using it as a weight loss drug. So anyway, wait a minute, hold on. They using it as a weight loss drug. Y'all, one of my old friends I seen in Walmart, she asked me, she was like, "Hey bro, you still doing your inspirational videos?" She was like, "I used to watch them." I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "I need to start doing that again." But anyway, y'all, so yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like yeah, we gotta respect ourselves, y'all. It starts with self. Um, you know, if you got a friend that you see needs something, help them out. Help them out if you can, but Also, don't put yourself out. Don't put yourself out there in the street in front of the damn truck if they just gonna keep going in the street waiting for another one to come by. All right, we got to be smart about what we doing. I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Of course, I didn't do my dishes. I just stood here and talked to y'all. I'm about to do my dishes. I dropped the link once more just to see if anybody wanted to come up. I know everybody probably over there watching the shit show. So we gonna let her have it. But yeah, y'all, stop letting people like make a fool out of you. I mean, damn. At least when she was on her own channel, when she was a drunk hot ass mess, she was on her own channel and the people had to come over there. Now she just hopping around on everybody panels and letting them make a fool out of her in front of all brand new people, and it's just a whole mess. It's just like you gotta think more of yourself. You gotta think more of yourself. Um, yeah, yeah. What else, y'all? That's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm glad I got to talk to y'all. We will give you updates on the new channel when it is created this week. I'll be sharing that news. And then what else? What else? Um, you know what I have remembered too? I did actually start another channel. Remember I was gonna do like the purple bonnet, or like the purple bonnet speaks or something like that. I forget what that, I gotta find that channel. I can't find it. But then I didn't even put no content on there because then there was like another content creator who did something with the purple bonnet. And I was like, well shit. And then I was like, well, I can't be mad because shit, you snooze, you lose, right? So but I mean that channel, it's already created. I could technically, but probably not because ain't nothing over there. So maybe I should just, because I already created the email anyway now, so that I wouldn't be able to do that. So no, we'll just go with what we're gonna go with. I'm glad the other lady decided to get help, Miss Pink. Ah, yes. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's serious, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna say this before I go, because there is so much that is just a trend, right? There is so much that trends. And the trends are getting more and more serious. Like, what I mean by that is you have to give more and more of yourself, or put yourself in more and more dangerous situations to be able to follow the trend, right? We see it on TikTok where they doing stuff with medications or doing stuff, putting themselves in dangerous situations. We see it with the body makeovers. You're having actual surgeries where people are coming back with missing organs. A lady came back, she was missing a damn kidney. Um, just getting cut up, chopped up, all that type of shit. Some people even losing their lives. Um, just is getting more and more serious as to what you got to do to yourself to keep up with these trends. And then some years go by, and then it's like, boom, it ain't popular no more. Now let's do this, right? But now you didn't already put yourself out there. You didn't already put yourself in this situations, and some people may even lose their life trying to keep up, right? Um, and I'm saying that to say this is why, the main reason why we have to heal within, because you're gonna ruin yourself. You're gonna ruin yourself. It's bad enough going through trauma that creates the loss of self-worth within ourselves. And so the healing process, yes, is raw, it's hard, it hurts. but you're gonna come out a brand new person. And even if you get to the point where you don't totally go through the healing process, don't make it worse. Stop acting through that trauma. We have to stop acting through that trauma. We have to think more of ourselves than we do. We have to believe in ourselves more than we do. I recently heard somebody say, the fake it till you make it mindset. That basically, she said that what she did was, they have these videos and everything about the aesthetic lifestyle, so you'll have people that they want to make all these videos showing their nice, organized, clean kitchen, and, they drink green smoothies and they go for a walk and they just, they're in the gym and, they just are living this life that is just so perfect and together all the time, right? And so this woman, she said that what she did was she was pretending at first. This was not her life, right? It wasn't her life, but there were certain things that she liked about, lifestyle changes and stuff. And so she would act like that was her life, right? So she started faking it. She started doing little things just for video purposes and for content purposes, right? Acting like this is her life. And then to the point where it got into the habit and she actually started living that way. And even with her thinking, she actually started thinking in a certain way. And so, I mean, that may work for some people. If you are going to fake it and portray yourself to be you're together, you got the money, you got the face, you got the body, you got the attention, you got everything that you want, and you're so happy and life is so good and you got it all together. Well, actually start living and doing and acting through that. And maybe, just maybe, that will be your life for real, not for fake. I don't know. It worked for that lady. Maybe it'll work if you want to fake it. Anyway, maybe do it that way. Yes, Regina, I really like her. I hope she's doing well. Yeah, I hope she is too. You know what, with her, I actually didn't know that she had an issue until I had heard it. I think when she had ended up popping up on a panel and they kind of brought it up a little bit, and I was like, dang, I didn't even really know that there was an issue, but I'm definitely glad that she's finding her way and doing better. So that's good. I'm just keeping it 100. I truly pray for all. Yeah. Yeah. And that's all you can do, to be all the way honest, because you can't save everybody. And then if you could, do you even want to? you know? I mean, because like you said, Regina, a person has to want it for themselves. You can't want it for somebody more than they want it for themselves. You can't. It's not possible. She will fall out on their lives somewhere enabling her, especially the men, because they like to see that shit. I know, Regina, I would literally click on. They like to see that shit. And it's the same thing over there when old girl was up there on the panel yesterday. They're up there because y'all let your dislike for another person or some other people, you let your dislike for them cause you to use this person that like just human decency, right? Just with human decency, you should know not to have that person up there in the state that they were in now. Yes, they're grown. Yes, they can make the choice for themselves. But I'm just saying that it's crazy the shit that people will do just because they dislike another person. But that's a whole nother way of healing, a whole nother healing process that needs to happen with that, because you operating through hate for another, you'll find yourself real fucked up. Anyway, y'all, well, I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna go ahead and get off since we're hitting like an hour and 30. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And I will hit y'all up, I guess. Well, we'll see. I'll hit y'all up next time. Bye, y'all.